Coach TJ here. Just want to do a video real quick here about good shooters. Good shooters are good missers. This is a topic I think a lot of coaches need to be thinking about, that your best shooters are also good missers. So you want to continue to encourage your better shooters on your team to keep shooting. And what I mean by good shooters are good missers, as you know, if you think about the players on your team, there's some players that shoot the ball up and you don't know whether that ball is going to hit just the backboard and go flying off, if it's going to hit rim hard and go flying off, which part of the rim it's going to hit and go flying off. But your good shooters are typically shooters that have a decent arc to their shot. And that's really the big key. Now there's some good shooters that do shoot flat, but a lot of your good shooters and most of your good shooters have a decent amount of arc on their shot, which allows the missed shot to go up and arc high in the air and come down close to the basket, which is a great opportunity for an offensive rebound. Where your not so great shooters, when they miss, as I said, you can recall this if you just think back to your seasons, where a shooter shoots and the ball goes flying across the court, flying to the corner three area and flying out of bounds, flying to any random area on the court. You never know where that ball is going to go. Where 9 times out of 10, your good shooters miss is a good miss. And we need to think about that, coaches, and teach our shooters to keep shooting and to encourage them that even when you miss, that's a placed ball for your teammates to get the rebound. And then we train our rebounders. We teach our rebounders, when that ball goes up, yeah, so-and-so's a good shooter and he makes a lot of these shots, but also he's gonna miss a lot. And I talk to my teams about the percentages. Steph Curry's a 40% three-point shooter in the NBA. He misses 60%. He misses that many more shots than he makes. So out of 100 shots, he's making 40, he's missing 60. And I think it really is an eye-opener to the players that, wow, yeah, Steph Curry misses 20 more shots than he makes. And so as a high school or a middle school player, you're going to miss a fair amount of shots. And so I think it's important as coaches to remember that and to realize that that shot going up in the air, it's 50-50. In fact, it's lower than that. And so you want your best shooters shooting that ball. You want your best shooters missing that shot. And so that's the whole point of this video. I really wanted to stress that point that I don't think coaches think about enough, is that good shooters are good missers. You want your good shooters shooting the ball, whether they make it or they don't make it. Of course, we all want them to make it, but those shooters are the ones that also are putting that ball in a placement of rebounding, where your team has a chance to get an offensive rebound. Additionally, they're the player that's not banging it off the backboard, banging it hard off the rim 9 times out of 10, and allowing the defense to get a long-ranging rebound and an easy fast break layup. So again, think back on your season. Think about your players. Think about your better shooters. You have players on your team that are good shooters, and you have players that are mediocre shooters, and you have guys that, you know, really don't need to be shooting the ball outside of 10 feet. And I would encourage your players, again, your shooters, to keep shooting. Good shooters keep shooting. That's a slogan I always use with my players. Good shooters keep shooting. Even when you're on a slump, when you're on a shooter's slump, which we all are going to go through, all players are going to have. That's when us as coaches need to go alongside that player and say, look, you're in a slump and that's okay. We're going to work you out of it. But while you're working your way out of it, we need you to keep your head up, stay confident, and keep shooting that shot. And remembering that that's basically a pass to a post player. That his job is to go chase that ball down, and he's catching that ball 2-3 feet from the basket. What more could you want for your post player? He just got the ball 2-3 feet from the basket. There's your offensive rebounding availability right there. That's where you're going to get your offensive rebounds, not when the ball's bouncing 20-30 feet from the basket across the court. Your good shooters are good missers.